So the aid station is right there, and we're now heading, as you saw the sign with the marshes down here, and depends on whether it was raining or not. Last year they were kind of like just mud stuff. And so we've got a little bit of a downhill and something up there, nothing major, but you get a little bit of a downhill there. And here we go. So we have gone past the marshes. That's a pretty long stretch there with not too much shade. That part seems to get longer and longer as the day goes on. And so we're right now headed to the one steep hill on the blacktop, and we will videotape over there as well. But trust me, unless you're one of the elite runners or young, which I'm not, I'm 60, you'll want to walk up that hill every time. It's just, it's not efficient, using up a lot of energy to run that you're going to wish you had later on. So just kind of power walk it, and there you go. Well, here's the hill. It's really not that bad, but it's just a little steep. It just gets, as you know, if you run very many miles, everything gets magnified when you're tired. So looking at it right now, I had it in my head, because last year was my first ultra at the Howl and my first year of running, and I had it in my mind, this is my first time back in a year, that it was really twice as steep as this. But it's not really that bad, but I would suggest walking it. So we just came up the hill and stayed on the blacktop up to this point, and according to my Garmin, we're about 3 miles. So when you hit this point, you've got about 3/10 of a mile to go. We're going to go through the woods a little bit, and we'll be right back to the row of the canopies and the tents, and then your check-in spot, and then the first aid station with all the goodies. All right, well, we've come out of the woods, and the deer fly will like you, I'm sure, at that point. And you look beyond me, there's, barely see it, but there is Red Barn and the little village, historic village. And so right here you'd be seeing all the canopies and the tents, and you know you've finished one lap. And in case you're wondering, the reason I'm not doing this by videotape is I don't have a stabilizer, a steady cam to keep it smooth, because I tried that last year, hand holding it, it didn't work. So shooting still images and turning them into movie will give you less of a headache than watching a video going fast up and down. So you've made it to the home stretch. Looking down here, people will be erupting into cheers. There'll be throngs yelling and saying your name. You know, they'll be so excited for you. Don't forget to check in or it won't count. And there's the food, eat and drink. Most of you have been here, but if you've not been into an ultra, it's about eating and drinking some to keep your energy up and keep electrolytes and all that. And just have a great time at the Howl this year.